What's up? What's up? It's your boy RVA from VA, Richmond to be exact. And I need you guys to do a couple favors for me. Hit that like button, subscribe, and definitely comment. Love to hear from you guys. It's a show for the fans, by the fans. Peace. What up? What up? It's your boy RVA from VA, Richmond to be exact. And I'm back again, back like I never left. Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today, just breaking down a little bit of what's been going on since yesterday. Yesterday, of course, we know the team had an open practice at FedEx Field with the fans in attendance. From what I've seen, it looked like it was a great time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend, but at the same token, I'm glad that they were able to do that. I heard it was a really good turnout, and the fans enjoyed it. So on the field aspect of things, it seems to be that Carson Wentz seemed to be up and down play throughout the, if you want to call it practice or scrimmage, whatever you would like to call it. There seemed to be some inaccuracy issues, but with that being said, it's practice. This guy is playing with these guys for the first time in his career here in Washington. He's trying to build that chemistry, and that is what training camp is for. Like Ron spoke about in his presser, Ron Rivera, also Carson Wentz and Terry McLaurin, they spoke at the pressers after the practice. Ron mentioned that, the receivers here in Washington, there's some validity to this. They're a different type of receiver than Carson Wentz used to. As we know in his career, he had a lot of big receivers, and the guys that were of smaller stature, for the most part, were just guys. They were jags. They were just guys. So with that being said, we have Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Jahan Dotson. All these guys are speedsters, and it's different types of speed. We know Terry is a straight line speed guy. Jahan Dotson, he is elusive. And then Curtis Samuel, he's more of like a quick running back, twitchy type of guy. So just working out the kinks. I'm not panicking at all about it. Like I said, I'd rather it happen in practice and the preseason than happen in the regular season. Ron did say another important thing. He said that Carson Wentz will be participating in the preseason game. So we'll get some snaps, or I don't know if he's going to be a quarter or if it's going to be 2 possessions, but we will get to see Carson Wentz in the preseason among some other guys on the team as well. So that's good to hear, because I know for me, I watched the Hall of Fame game, and I had an issue. I had an issue with Doug Peterson not playing his young quarterback, and holding a lot of his guys on the offense out. I mean, when it's not like you're, coming off of a Super Bowl run or anything like that. You're a new coach coming in, and you should have these guys compete. And, I know who your guys are for the most part, but still you want to see that competitive nature. And I think all the reps you can get within reason. You don't want to play your guy 4 quarters or anything like that. But at the same token, you're the Jaguars. Let's be serious. You need to see what you got on that roster. So I was a little disappointed that he didn't play any of his guys. But Ron Rivera, who we know isn't too fond of the preseason, but with the same token, it seems that he will be putting some of our key guys out there. So we will get to see these guys in action on Saturday. Can't wait for that. Some good things that did happen at the fan practice was Curtis Samuel hooked up with Carson Wentz for a touchdown. Also, Terry McLaurin, he hooked up with Carson Wentz for a touchdown, and it was reported that the play that Terry McLaurin actually scored on was something that they hadn't worked on a lot. So you like to hear that at least. Like I said, right now they're just building it, getting the timing down, and it can be different. I know for me, at least when I played quarterback or receiver, I played both of those positions. One guy that I throw the ball to, I might, put it up a little earlier, and then another guy I might have to wait on a little bit, or, there is a big adjustment when you're dealing with different types of receivers and things like that. So, the chemistry will get there with time. I do believe that. I'm not going to dwell too much on it. Like Ron said, and other guys said in their presser, they're working on it. And you like to take those shots now in training camp and practice, then, us starting to try that stuff in the regular season. So I'm not big on it. Also, there was reports that Brian Robinson looked like a man beast out there. Love to hear that. It's going to be really funny to see what this carry split will be between these three backs, because I believe all three of these backs may be capable of, being big parts for us. And I want to see, what Brian Robinson looks like, barring injury or anything like that with Antonio Gibson. We know his load will increase, but with all guys healthy, everything equal, I want to see how it looks. But I heard he's looking like an absolute beast as well. Also, Sonny Michel, brother Markin Michel, he's becoming a camp favorite and also a camp fan favorite. A lot of people are speaking this guy up. He was with us last year in training camp. You may know him as the guy that was in the video doing the dance against the rookie Christian Holmes, where they were, I think they're both in sororities or something like that, frats or something, and they were doing their whole thing or whatever, barking like dogs and all that stuff. So you may know him from that video, but apparently he was making huge plays yesterday at the fan practice. So could he be a guy that could possibly make the back end of this roster? We shall see. Also, it's been reported today that we have finally, let's take a moment of silence. All right, I'm done. We have finally signed a linebacker. The guy we signed is a former Philadelphia Eagle. He also played for the 49ers as well. The guy apparently, he should be a solid depth piece. His name is Nate Gary. There was some controversy surrounding him a couple years ago with some racist comments or something like that. So we shall see, what the media makes of that, or if that will become a conversation. We shall see. But as far as on the field stuff, he seems, like I said, I think he has a strong possibility of making this roster. He was a safety in college when the Eagles drafted him, so he's converted. Ron likes those type of guys, so we'll see how he fits in his defense and what role he carves out for himself. Right now, I'm just going to use him as a camp body and just say he's a camp body, but he should be able to make this roster, especially with Drew White going down, and then also with all the uncertainty in that position. So we'll see how that fares. But yeah, we finally signed a linebacker. So I guess they're really monitoring that position heavily than they were at first. So you like to see that as well. So outside of that, that pretty much is going to do it here for me at Command Respect TV. It's your boy, RVA. Peace.